Today we are having the students make presentations on their knowledge of science and how they can improve from their basic instructions in the classroom and then make it into a project. And they're able to present that to their parents and the community.
This is the driven one, and this is the driver. The reason why this is the driven one because this one, when the wind turbine, see this one's driving.
What it makes is any designs you want, like the states, keychains, boats, gears, or like these Navajo constellations that we're working on.
I'll be doing electromagnetic induction. First, you gotta get your coil and then connect it to the alligator clips. And then the end of the alligator clips, you're gonna have to put it with the multimeter and which.
Ja, als er niet steen is, ja, als je in een stukje aan je versus die, dat ziet niet dat je het doet, het ziet niet dat je net zo mag als je zegt, zal je door kunnen steen wil je.
The Navajo traditional value system is, all of it is based on oral. So there's a lot of oral teaching before they get to school age. When they're babies, they get a lot of stories and they get a lot of singing. And so when they get here, when they get to school age, they're able to use the language and the knowledge that they've accumulated so far with their language. They're able to then translate that into, like for Little Singer, it's about astronomy. They were very curious about stars, where they are and what they do and if they move. So that's why we decided to do their curriculum around STEM education with astronomy. The way the involvement of the community through the chapter meetings that they have on a monthly basis, just the population of attendance increased because they wanted to listen to students present using their traditional knowledge and their Western knowledge and putting it together. So they wanted to know more about their child's presentation of what they know, and it's a mind-blowing activity for them now because they never thought that their child would know so much information. So they are learning alongside their child.
Our elderlies, our ancestors, way back, generation after generation, they had this already in place. They've been teaching it to the younger people in up to this generation. And now we're kind of losing it, but right now, Little Singer Community School is getting it back to these young students to learn, because a lot of these, the solar system, the universe, all these things were already in our traditional culture. Everything, the plant that's on the earth, it all connects to our Diné culture. So these students are really fortunate that they're getting that teaching back to them. So I think it's really benefit the community of Birch Spring City 12.
I'm taking photos for science. You can take pictures of anything, but the main thing you do is do not drop or else it'll break.
You know, the big things that come out of that school are just amazing. A lot of intelligent children who are bilingual come out of that school. So it's a really, to me, it puts this school off the charts compared to public schools and other types of schools like that. My son is Troy Hanley King, and he is here tonight doing a presentation on his science project, which is a water filtration using wood stove charcoal. He won first place at the Navajo Nation Science Fair and first place at the Arizona State Science and Engineering Fair as well.
I'm in 6th grade and I go to school at Little Singer. On the reservations, there's not many water utilities and that much water. That's why, and there's a bunch of dirty water, and you can filter that out with backyard materials.
I guess just getting the kids out here and being able to present themselves, the work that they have, I think that it increases their vocal skills, and it allows for them to practice public speaking and things like that.
I think it's important for the community and the parents to know about what the students are learning at Little Singer School. A lot of the teachings that they're receiving about STEAM, looking at planetary science and nature, not only from the Western perspective, but also from a traditional Navajo perspective. They're going to grow up and they're going to go into fields of science and math, and a project that they're building now, it could become a reality where they could hold a job in the area that they did a lot of research and reading in. So we're building the workers of tomorrow, and that they could possibly bring their knowledge back to the Navajo Nation and have the Navajo Nation benefit from what they've learned.